Yeah, my name is Michaela Gray, and I can just remember moving to St. Louis from San Diego and feeling like my high school wasn't the best fit for me, but that was the only choice of school that me and my family had to put me in. So it just left me in a situation where I wasn't reaching my full potential because nobody in my school was helping me do that. I realized that these changes that we want aren't going to happen overnight. So if we make the changes now, by the time I have kids and they go into school, they'll be going into great quality schools and they won't have to go through what I went through, what I watched my classmates go through, what I see kids going through now in schools. So I started working with Bridge to Hope last year. I think what we always forget is that parents are kids' first teachers in that they probably know what's best for their kid more than somebody who spends a few hours with them a day. What the pandemic has allowed parents to see is what happens in the classroom. They can now go back and say, okay, I've seen what's happening in the classrooms. I've seen what my child is or is not learning. I've seen how the treatment by the teachers. It has given them that knowledge to be able to move forward and push and to say that this isn't working. Like what you guys are doing with our children is not working. An 18% literacy rate in SLPS means what's going on, what you guys are doing, how you are teaching is not working, and something needs to change. You see a lot, especially in low income areas, there is just that lack of choice. Having those options for parents to say, hey, this doesn't work for my child, so I have a choice to move them somewhere else, I think is something that all parents deserve, and it shouldn't just be dictated by how much money you have. Learning isn't a money problem, learning is a right. So it shouldn't be how much money you have that dictates how much learning you get, how much knowledge and education you get. I just want to encourage parents to keep fighting. And if they see something, say something. If you're not happy with the education your child's getting, make that a priority and say, okay, this needs to change because ultimately that education is going to dictate and influence their lives. And especially when you see in low income areas where the school to prison pipeline is so strong, where they know how many prisons to build by the test scores of third graders. Like they're funneling our kids to prison. So knowing and stopping that in its course because every parent wants the best for their child. Every parent wants a great education, so just keep fighting for that great education. It's going to take everybody to fix a problem that has been created in public education. It won't just be one person, one group, one institution. It's going to take everyone coming together to make the changes that we need to see.